So
Okay.
yeah. So you'll be covered pretty much all the way around. So, which is good. So it'll cost you 200 gold per weapon, and if you want to get ammunition done, it'll be 10 pieces of ammunition per per piece of per however many pieces of ammunition. So 10 you can do
No,
for
I'm not getting
100,
any of
and
that.
then 100 for all right. So just take into consideration sometimes your arrows or your bolts will not do damage, or maybe only do half damage because of like resistances. So
Well, I might eventually get those, but I just spent 400 gold on my weapons, so
yeah,
that's enough of that.
but you
The
got a
other
lot of
thing I'm
money. You're
the other thing
banking.
I'm looking for, and I'm kind of asking around, word of mouth. I'm looking for a miracle worker, even someone who may be able to use magic to, because my looks are very important to me.
A miracle
I'm
worker.
a
For
Oh,
her
I'm a
haircut,
tw-
he
I'm
needs
a
a
20.
stylist.
I'm a
so,
20. I need somebody who can grow my hair back or do something
You're
to
currently
fix
you're a
this
10.
look.
so
Right, I was a 20, now I'm a 10. I gotta get that fixed.
yeah, you talk to yeah, you as you're getting you drop your weapons off so you can get them done. They'll be done in the morning. And you're directed to the basically the business district where you're supposed to see a like an alchemist, and he'll take care of you. So you go inside of this alchemist store, and it's just called Potent, is all it is. It's just called Potent's Alchemical Supplies, and you go inside of this place, and you're talking to this individual, and it is a very frail looking male human, and as soon as you take off your bandana, because you untie that bandana, take it off. He says, "Oh Jesus Christ, sweetie, we have to take care of that for you."
That's great.
Ah!
you know,
Oh
that's,
Jesus,
I would very much
that is just
appreciate.
horrible. What,
You're
darling?
telling me
What happened to you?
I got
Oh,
hit with.
silly.
Well, I'm a bit of an adventurer, and I go into this elaborate tale of, how I, was trying to remove stone. I don't mention the fact that I removed two before that because then he'll know I'm loaded. And then I go into how unfortunate this whole thing happened, and I asked him, how much is it going to cost me? I need a miracle worker here, and I think you're the one for the job.
Well,
How much is it
darling,
going to
oh,
cost
well,
to fix this?
slap me silly. You've come to the right place. Of course you have, darling. Whoever referred you, yes, yes, I will take care of you. Just have a seat here, and he has you sit down, and he washes what's left of your hair that's not charred, and he actually cuts a lot more off, and you're starting to see a lot more of your hair fall to the ground as you're sitting in this chair, and you're thinking, oh my God, does this guy know what he's doing? And then all of a sudden he takes this like paste or this tar, and he's over there mixing up some concoction, and with a mortar and pestle, and he's taking other ingredients off of his shelf, and it starts to smoke out of the out of the actual base of the mortar, and it starts to smoke a little bit, and he goes, ah, yes, this will do you fine. Now this is going to cost you 25 gold, and this will return your hair. It should within the next I'd say within the next day you'll have a beautiful head of hair. And you'll look fabulous, darling. You'll look absolutely fabulous. And he gets all of this paste spread all around the charred parts of your head. There's about 6 to 8 bald spots on your head, and it just looks horrible as you're looking in the mirror. And then he takes sort of like a bandage and wraps your head up, and then puts another bandana on top of your head. So now it looks like you have a swollen head with a bandana on it. But he says, "You're all fixed up, darling." So it's going
Hey,
to cost
I
you
handed him
25
the
gold.
25.
Yeah, and he says,
I
"It'll be
handed him
worth
the 20.
it." Oh, Philly, come back anytime, sweetie.
And
It's the Waterdeep version
You're
of
having too
Pierre
much fun
Cardin.
with this, Dave.
I am. It's the Waterdeep version of Pierre Cardin, so I guess. His, his name is
Oh
Pierre,
my.
and my shop is
Make it
called
work.
Potent. Yeah. All right, so Widow, you get your hair taken care of. Now, is there anything else anybody else wants to do? Anybody else want to get their items silvered or with adamantite on them?
I don't need item silver, Dave, but ultimately I want to buy 4 potions of healing.
Sure, 50 gold apiece. Normal portions of healing, 50 gold apiece. Absolutely.
And then the awesome one,
There's 3 other. There's
the second level awesome one, potion of greater healing.
I believe there are a couple hundred. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that real quick. Let me get my DMG.
Okay, I'll get to. I think I'll spend 500 gold. So I want to do. Well, okay, not 500 gold. I'll do 2 potions of healing and 2 potions of greater healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple.
Yeah, so the regular healing potions are definitely going to be 50 apiece. Now, as for the cost, the DMG doesn't say, but I believe that they are considered uncommon, which they are. There's an uncommon greater healing, a rare superior healing, and a very rare supreme healing that does 10d4 plus 20. But I could just imagine how expensive that is. Let me find prices real quick. Stand by. I love this part of D&D, finding out.
What's the regular potion of healing
cost
do?
of
It's a 2D. What is it?
Yep, 2d4 plus 2, darling.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
All right, so the potions. Wow, that wow. The greater healings are going to cost you about 125. Yeah, so the greater healings are going to be about 125. The superiors and the greater healings do 44 plus 4. The superior healings, which do 8d4 plus 8, the superior healings, they're going to be 525 gold. And then the supreme healings, which do 10d4 plus 20, they're expensive. They're like 5,000.
Okay, thanks, Dave. I'm going to just get a couple of greater healings and a couple of lesser healings, then I'll deduct the gold.
Dave.
Hey, Shrump.
Terribly sorry. Boots of Equilibrium, are they available in 5e?
Boots of Equilibrium. I
Yes.
believe those are an old item, if I'm not mistaken, from 1e, 2e?
Well, certainly in 1. I believe they were in 2. Would they be available in 5, do you think? Maybe?
There are no Boots
Sweetie
of
darling.
Equilibrium. Now, what do the Boots of Equilibrium do? And maybe I'll do some research. And
Basically, you treat difficult ground as regular terrain, and things like slipping and sliding on ice doesn't happen if there's a penalty for like walking on oil, ice, that sort of thing, anything slippery like that, running along tree branches, that sort of thing. You automatically keep your balance.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty cool item. I don't see anything. I don't see the Boots of Equilibrium in here, but I have no problem. We can do that later once I. Yeah, if you want any kind of item that you guys, if you guys haven't looked in the DMG yet, you guys can make maybe like a want list of things that you don't see in the DMG, and then kind of tell me, and then I'll create magic items for them. I'll convert them for 5e, and I'll do research from like 4, 3, because I have all those books anyway, and then I can make those items for you. But of course,
Yeah, I'm going to drink
Let's
a
do some-
potion of jumping to 12 levels.
that is going to be probably about 20,000 gold.
Okay, never mind that.
But yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that. And in fact, so the Boots of Equilibrium would help you with basically you would not fall prone from slipping on ice, right?
That's the sort of thing I'm thinking. Basically, I'm thinking if we're going up
And it
into
would
icy realms.
it would ignore difficult terrain, so any kind of movement. But I mean, corpses. I don't think it would ignore anything like that.
Oh no. Difficult terrain, as in the terrain itself is difficult,
Yeah.
not sort of additions to it like corpses.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could. Yeah. That's actually a pretty cool item. I would say that would probably be a. I don't know. That would probably
What
be
about,
some kind of like uncommon item, wouldn't you think?
Usually fairly uncommon, yes. What about Boots of Elvenkind, which I think might be a later edition?
Boots
which
of
does, I think
Elvenkind, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that does a very similar thing.
Boots of Elvenkind. Yeah. I think this might. This will. Well, the Boots of Elvenkind. When you wear the boots, you don't make any sound. Regardless of the
right.
surface that you're moving across. So, this
Yes,
also
that
gives
was
you
it.
advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently. So, if you're basically, it'll do this for you. If you're wearing Boots of Elvenkind and you're wearing heavy armor, it will negate that disadvantage to a regular roll. Because if your boots have advantage on stealth rolls with being silent, and you have disadvantage, advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out, and you would just have a normal roll. So that would kind of be pretty cool. I mean, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, if only I had a decent dex. No, I'll try and do some research on the Boots of Equilibrium to get something to you.
Okay,
Can we find an
sounds
old
good.
copy of 1E?
All right, and
I'll not do anything, Dave, because I'm a loser. Do you want to you want me to uncheck the spells, or do you want to do that whole thing that you always do of going for a full rest?
no, I'll give you a full rest. I thought I
Okay.
already gave you a full rest, but
It didn't.
if
Okay.
you want those boots, they'll cost you about probably about 250 gold or so, shrimp, if you can get them. So, but I'll do some research and find a nice medium ground, and maybe I'll make a couple versions. Maybe I'll make an uncommon version. Maybe I'll make a very rare version of different prices they'll be different, but yet have better effects. You know what I mean? So.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll put that on my list to do. So, but I will let you know, and you could probably find those on the next time back in Waterdeep. All right. So, anybody else looking for anything in particular? I love this part of D&D.
Spells.
Yes. Oh, spells. So you want to find a mage tower and purchase spells?
Well, I can buy scrolls, right, and scribe those.
You can, yeah. Let me see if I can find the price. I think it's 100 gold pieces per level, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I remembered reading that somewhere. Does anybody else have a DMG?
I have a DMG. I'll get it.
Is
Which
it in
one?
the
Fifth?
DMG? I have that.
Got the PDF.
Yeah, if you guys could look up maybe in the player's handbook or the DM. Well, I'm looking in the DMG. If someone wants to grab a player's handbook and look for basically scroll of, well, how much scrolls would cost. I don't see it here. And oh, here you go. Spell scrolls. Yeah, but it doesn't give cost. But it does give rarity, so that's all I need. So I don't need to worry about that. All right, so
Yeah, I get 1 to 4, right?
yeah, level 1 to 3 are basically, well, cantrips and first level spells are common. So let me go back to, you know what, I need to basically take this page and I need to kind of mark it, I think. Alright, so a common spell, a first level spell will cost you pretty much 50 gold. A level 2 or level 3 spell is going to cost you 125. A level 4 or level 5 spell is going to cost you 525. Level 6, 7, and 8, they're going to cost you thousands. And then a level 9 spell is like 50k.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely buy spells. So the uncommons, which are level 2 and 3, they're going to be about 125. And then the level 4 and 5 rares, they're going to be about 525.
All right, cool. So I can.
And
get
that's
cantrips.
per spell. You can buy cantrips. Yeah. Now you know cantrips. But I don't think you can really go above the amount of cantrips that you can have. But it says here that you can buy cantrips. So as a common, which I don't know how that would work.
I'll do some research, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it really. Once you hit you get cantrips naturally for raising levels. But as
I don't get any more.
you're not going to get any more later on as you level. Sure, you will
I
as a
don't think
wizard.
so.
Yeah, I think you do. You might want to look. I think you go up to like 5 cantrips, don't you?
Oh yeah, cantrips known. Yeah, I'll get another one at 10th level.
Yeah.
Hey, I have
thought
2
you were gonna
more.
get one.
Yeah, are we allowed to redo cantrips when we go up a level? I mean, because
No,
I
wizards
chose
can't.
4.
Sorcerers can, I think, but wizards can.
I was just thinking from my
Oh.
perspective, I chose these 4 cantrips, and they're all like touch, but there's more cantrips that I can check, but I can only do 4 cantrips, so it's not like my other spells to memorize them. And I was just wondering if when I went up my next level, could I re-choose those same 4?
What for the cantrips?
Yeah, or once I choose it once, am I stuck with it forever if I made a mistake?
Yeah, you are stuck with your cantrips forever because remember, a cantrip is something that you have used so much that it is seared on your brain, basically. So that's why you don't have to memorize it. So
Okay.
I would say no, because cantrips
Yeah,
are
that makes
just
sense.
yeah, you just
That's like one of those, you've done it so long, it's like
Yeah.
riding a bike.
yeah, it's
'Cause
like
I-
when you
'cause I've
were an
never
apprentice,
done- I've never done like one of my cantrips, and I thought I just if I haven't done it now and I'm level 7, I'm never gonna start doing
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah, I know the feeling starting out at level 7, you didn't have,
I
7
didn't-
levels to practice
but I
and
didn't
see
start
what you
out at
needed or
level
didn't.
7.
Yeah.
I started at level 1. So, because my character's been from level 1, I just noticed I've never used this.
Which one?
I don't ever use resistance. I do guidance, light, and spare the dying, but I
What
never
is-
use resistance.
What do you want to replace it with? Like Sacred Flame or something?
Yeah, I want to do something melee-ish, something with combat, because what happens now, Dave, is that I'll do a bonus action, I'll do a bonus thing, or I'll do a spell during my bonus action, and then I shoot an arrow or a crossbow, which does 4 damage.
Or you could put
It was
guidance
okay
on
at level
someone.
2.
Or you could put guidance on someone.
Well, I
as
mean,
your-
I mean, I can do that to pump people up,
Yeah.
and that's what I do as well.
You
But
could, I'll tell
I
you
feel
what.
like
If you want to
yeah.
get rid of resistance, I will allow you to get rid of resistance, and I'll let you take Sacred Flame if you want something offensive.
Okay. All right, or maybe something like that. And I don't know. I'm gonna look in the book later
I don't
on
think there's anything
today.
else offensive for you. I think it's just Sacred Flame. I think that's your. I think that's about all the offense you can get as a cleric.
But even as a cleric, as a cleric though, I'm pretty wussy. I don't have a lot of strength. I just want to know if there's
You're
anything else I
Tiberius.
can do. Well, I mean, yeah. Hello, I'm all about helping people,
Right.
and then living off
Hello.
of there and taking credit. Duh. We just defeated
yeah.
that creature
and hanging out with
Trump-like-
people that cuts off ears and bites fingers off and eats them. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
What have I done
That's
now?
called effective torture.
That's
Oh,
what it is.
huh?
And it's nice that we don't play alignments because now I don't have to worry about people holding me back.
Oh, don't worry.
I feel terrible about
Just
that.
remember, just because you don't play alignments, I still take the actions of the players into consideration. I always do that. So yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry. I'll don't worry. Daddy's got you on that.
Daddy's got me. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, I often wonder what what I would have declared Widow's alignment to be in the beginning.
Probably,
Uh,
I would say probably neutral evil. Or chaotic
Really?
neutral. I'd say chaotic neutral, neutral evil, yeah.
Yeah, probably chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I'd say chaotic neutral, neutral evil, somewhere around there.
Chaotic neutrals go crazy though.
But what would you peg me as? Because I'm trying to be sort of neutral
About the same.
neutral evil.
I'd say probably CN. I'd have to say probably CN also. All of you are chaotic. I'd say the one that's probably isn't is probably Vey and Tiberius. They're probably more on a pure neutral. I would say probably pure neutral for them. And in fact, in Vey's case, I'd probably even say maybe neutral good. So, anybody else want to find any other magic items?
I do have one thing I want to do.
Sure.
I want to go to see if I can find, because I have my my cat suit,
It's Waterdeep. You can find anything.
which is probably got a few holes in it now.
Yes, a leather tanner, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to find out how much is it going to cost me to find something similar, but like a +1.
This is, oh yeah, come on in, baby. Take that off. I'll patch it up for you really quickly.
Sure.
But all that damage, Widow, that's character.
So you want to find some +1 leather armor, huh?
Right. Of course, it's going to be custom to my cat suit, but it's essentially +1 left.
Cat suit. Want a +1 cat suit?
Yes, +1 cat suit.
All right.
It's the shiny leather cat suit.
Your +1 cat suit is going to cost you 750 gold, and it'll be +1 leather as a cat suit.
All right. So the gems. How do I work with them?
They're 1 for 1. So if you have, I know you got a bunch of gems.
Yeah, I got an ass load.
Yeah, that you would just deduct. So if you're paying 750, just deduct 750 from that. That's how it's going to work.
Alright. That's what I'm doing.
750.
Alright. I'm doing the math.
Alright, and then that will be +1 leather armor cat suit. And then you can add +1 to your armor class.
What?
Yes, of course. It just kind of came out. I'm sorry, I'm drinking water, so. Hey, this has been a full week. I have not had soda. A full week. I have not had
poor
soda.
guy.
Hey, that's never happens for me. Usually I'm good for about 2 days, and then I'm like, the hell with it. When I drive by like 7-Eleven or McDonald's or something, I always grab a soda. But I've been water for a week.
That's life changing.
It is. Yeah, it is. When you drink a 2 liter or 2 liters a day, and you go from that to nothing, that's a pretty big change.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That is a huge change. And honestly,
You quit the while back.
I haven't even had headaches. I thought that I was going to have these horrible caffeine headaches like I usually do after trying to quit, and I haven't. So I think that's probably why I have, been so good about not drinking sodas, because of the lack of the headaches. It's not like I've been doing this since 15, 18 years old, since I've been living on my own, being able to, buy soda and shit. I've been non-stop drinking soda like that the whole time, so, man. So you got anybody else want to buy any armor? 750.
How much is a +1 shield?
A +1 shield. The shields do not give you armor class. Let me
Oh no,
see.
of course not.
I think the shields give you like an effect. Hold on 1 second. I mean, I can do
cool for a
anything I
caster?
want. There's a nice bag of holding.
I think I got that already. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, there's a bag of holding for only 500 gold if anybody wants it. A bag of holding for 500 gold.
Is that
get a
going
pub?
once, going twice?
Trying to get Worm to spend some of the thousands of gold that he
I
has.
may indeed do that. I may indeed do that. So keep that in mind. I want to know. Is there like a portable hole?
Sure, there's a portable hole.
And how much is that?
You guys are in the Adventurer's Vault. Of
Oh my
course,
gosh,
there's
yes.
a portable hole.
I should have thought of that. So what I want to do, Dave, if it's cool with you, is that when we break, not break for the night, but break for the day, I'm going to go through and see if there's, things that I can get that'll help me out. Because, just like that. Because you're right, I'm ready to spend a buttload of money, but I also want to pump some money into the downtime mechanic. So I'll let you know next time we meet what all I want, so we can get it taken care of.
A portable hole is going to cost you 1,000.
So the best thing about a portable hole is I can jam Shrump in there, and as long as he can hold his breath for like a minute, we're okay.
This fine black cloth, soft as silk, is folded up in the dimension of a handkerchief. It unfolds into a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter.
Oh wow, that's a big
You can
hole.
use an action to unfold a portable hole and place it on or against a solid surface, whereupon the portable hole creates an extra-dimensional hole 10 foot deep. The cylindrical space within the hole exists. 1 second as I turn the page.
So it's not a flashlight.
I don't know. It exists on a different plane. So, a flashlight. This is the fun. I love doing it. We have not done this. Just kind of gone through magic items and spent gold. I love doing this. I
know we
really
always
do.
want to do it, but then
nice to have gold.
Misty never wants to do it. Is what happens.
We never have a
Yeah,
gold.
yeah. I know. I've been really giving gold out big time lately. So this is inside of the holes in a different plane, so it can't be used to create open passages. Any creature inside an open portable hole can exit the hole by climbing out of it. You can use an action to close a portable hole by taking hold of the edges of the cloth and folding it up. Folding the cloth closes the hole, and any creature or objects within remain in the extra-dimensional space. No matter what's in it, the hole weighs next to nothing. If the hole is folded up, a creature within the hole's extra-dimensional space can use an action to make a DC 10 strength check. On a successful check, the creature forces its way out and appears with I bust out of the hole. Blah, 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 blah. Can you imagine
that's
someone
not in your
carrying a hole?
pocket every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, exactly. So they,
Put a creature in the portable hole and then swallow it.
oh my
I
god.
want to make a. I want to
Ooh.
make a cape. I want to make a cape for my guy out of a portable hole.
That would
Right?
be
So it's like
awesome.
it's like the cloth
What happens
cape,
if
and
you
then
fall down?
when people shoot arrows at me, I'll just like do the whole Batman, turn up the cape, and then all the arrows will just go in there, no problem.
Oh,
Yeah, but what if you fall on your back? What would that do?
no. Would you fall into nothingness? I mean, that'd be crazy.
And take the hole in with you.
Yeah, so the creature
Now, if
forces its way out and appears within 5 feet of the portable hole, or the creature carrying it. A breathing creature within a closed portable hole can survive for up to 10 minutes, after which it begins to suffocate. Placing a portable hole inside an extra-dimensional blah blah blah. Okay, so and so. Those are things that you can.
A hole inside a
experiment
hole.
with. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's good times right there. And I'm not even going to read that.
Whole surrection.
Yeah. So yeah, you can get that for 1,000 if you want, and the bag for 500. So if you wanna buy those two, it'll cost you 1,500.
Well, if I can't get the hole and the bag. If I put a bag inside the hole, it'll blow up or some shit like that.
Oh, the keeper. Oh, if you're wanting to do that, my friend, if you put the portable hole inside of that bag of holding or any kind of handy sack, bad things can happen, and it'll open up a gate to the astral plane, my friend.
Oh, I've never been to the astral plane.
Yes.
I bet
So,
you there's
yeah,
a lot of ass
that would
there.
be that would be pretty crazy.
It's full of astral diamonds.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that would.
It takes
Or
you back to
assassins.
4th edition for Astral Diamonds.
Right.
So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna look through the DM's guide and the player's handbook,
DMG
Dave, and then
tier.
I'll check with you on what to purchase. But most
Page
likely, I'm
135.
98% sure I'm gonna get a portable hole
135
and keep my stuff in there.
DMG prices.
and put some stuff in there.
Yeah, mostly I'm just gonna store
Meat.
shrimp in there.